Hello everybody, how are we all doing today? My bloomin' wheel didn't do what I told it to. Wonderful, I've got to just change my there we go. There we go, wonderful. Let's get going here. I need to actually double check something in Foobar. Keyboard shortcuts. Ah, that's why it wasn't working. It wasn't set as a global hotkey. There we go. Genius, Dave. So, welcome back to Thornton Farm. We are once again working away. And we're going to be doing some more field work today. We're going to be doing some spraying, doing some seeding, doing some cultivating. In fact, didn't I have... I've intentionally stopped that. Yes. This has decided to quit, but it's work here. This is field 2. We'll start you at the nearest waypoint. Go! So you'll unfold. Drop it down and get on the move. Get on the move! You are just gonna sit there uselessly. You are just so that I can get over here quickly and see what's going on. So let's have a quick look around here. 892, that's good. That looks to be near 4,000. 3833, that's good. 30. That's as good as full. These beehives are a capacity of 40 from that thingy. So it's saying 38 or 30, yeah, 38 is basically saying I'm full now, give me more things. There we go. And it looks like we'll be able to start storing beehives. It seems like one of these can provide 5 or 6 of the hives. Hello, Landy. You're the thunderstorm. Hey, TBF. You're the thunderstorm, Sam. That's not good. Let's see. What else can be done over here? That's good. That's kind of still being stocked. This I want to get up and running soon. But let's get back to the Condor. Or the Pantera even. We don't have the Condor. What's happening this stream? We're going to be doing some field work and just some general stuff, Tommy. We will hopefully get up to the point where we got maybe one field left to seed, because these fields are going going by pretty quickly. Where did I put my cup? The cup can go over here, finish my coffee. I'm awake! Square 24? Wait, Square showed off VF's Landy? Isn't Square like pretty big? Just shows how much I know about the farm sim community on YouTube right now. Isn't Square like a reasonably big YouTuber? Hello, Sean Kelly and Dal. I do have VF's Landy installed now, by the way. I forgot to install it last time. I do also have the Ford Transit. He is pretty big. Awesome, Maslow. I probably won't watch it. I was gonna say, oh, I should probably watch him. Nah, never mind. I don't watch farm sim on YouTube. 9,000. Not as big as Landy, so Landy's more important then. That's the way logic works on YouTube. Landy's more important because he's got more subscribers. Hello, Brad and Dal. Let's get out of the trees. Hello, Ola. I do have plans for the transit. Hello, APH. No. I thought that was the way YouTube worked. Was the more subscribers you have, the more important you are. YouTube's a popularity contest, and I'm losing spectacularly. There are plans for the transit. I'll probably be making a few spin-off transits from that thing. Andy was kind enough to give me his version last night, which does have a Ford logo on it, because he did a quick edit. I'll probably be making some iterations from said Landy. From the said... not Landy. The... thing. What's my favourite thing in life? Food. Definitely food. I'm doing very well, Brad. I forgot to refill my e-cig before I started streaming. What was my favourite computer thingy? Now that's not food. My favourite computer thingy is not food. And what do you mean by computer thingy? Because there's many different thingies. Hello, NI Gaming. How are you doing today? And Louis Naylor, how are you doing? Hello, 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 hello. If you're enjoying the stream, guys, hit the like button. Let's get up to 20 likes. In TBF, there's a channel with what is it, 2 million or 900,000 subscribers that gets like 3,000 or 4,000 views per video because their channel is dead. Game or anything related to computer. Rome Total War. Rome Total War, I've decided that is my favourite game of all time. It's so good and reasonably historically accurate that it's just... yes. And I was going to bed for a while after his exams. That is always a good idea. I know when I was in college, literally when we finished our exams, we agreed after on like the day before the final exam that the entire course would meet up in a bar, as and when we finished. So the minute you finished the exam and handed it in, you went and walked to the bar. You went and walked to the pub, because that was just, I mean, it's a celebration. You finished college. You're done. Used to love Rome Total War. Still got the game, haven't played for years. Play it again, Louis. Seriously, it stands up pretty well. And if you don't have it, it's currently like €2 on the Humble Bundle store, the Humble store, which is spectacularly good value. Hello, Blackout Gaming, and NATO Boy. Hello. Hello, Ozzy. You're not going to have a fun day because I'm using keyboard and mouse today. So my driving is not going to be very good. Could use the wheel, but I'm too lazy. So I was playing for a good while last night a game that released yesterday, Flight Sim World, and doing missions and stuff on that. Really nice. Really good game. Your net's playing up. Oh, excuses, Ozzy. You're bored. I don't know, play a game. Massey. Right. What fields do we need to do yet for fertilizer? 14 needs fertilizing, as does 11 and 15. So let's head down to the 15 and 11 complex and get them fertilized. The reviews are all about beta. Yeah, but it's like it's early access. That's the thing, is like all the reviews are, oh, the FPS is bad. it's just like, well, yeah, it's early access. It's basically just them saying, hey, we can, we've got a playable product. We're gonna work on it. It's very bare bones right now, but give us a few months, potentially up to a year, and it'll be working correctly. Like right now, my biggest criticism of the game is that it's all props. It's all propeller planes. I much prefer flying commercial jets and jet engines. And that's kind of my issue with it, but it's still enjoyable. It's especially enjoyable if you... Which video editor do I use? Depends on my mood. I usually use Adobe Premiere. Have I edited this map? Absolutely. I edit most maps I use. I have... I'll show you. So in terms of edits, this is probably the big one. This is Field 37. This is what it looks like now. It's been flattened, and I'm using it as an extension to the placeable area. Which, actually, I think I've done a pretty good job, and yes, that I should really get rid of these weeds in the next edit cycle, which is going to be very soon. Because there is another thing I want to edit in real quick. Albeit on a temporary basis. I've also deleted all the trees up by the church. But I haven't done anything that could be regarded as a fix yet. I've just tweaked it to be the way that I like it. The way that I feel it'll work for my series. Welcome back, Eddie. I'm pretty sure you messed up your arm yesterday. My right shoulder's suddenly a lot better. I don't know why. I must have been sleeping slightly differently of late. What? Why is Lewis crying, Fresh? What have you done? Hello, Harry, and hello, Faye. That map looked pretty good. We'll need to run it by Sim, obviously, and the other person. Am I ever going to be on multiplayer with Sim and Faye? We're trying to work on it. We're working on finding a map. We are... Like, I'm providing the server. Faye's... looking for a map for us, because he tends to have the most free time. Sim is being Sim. We are working on it. I promise. It's just one of these things that it takes a while to organize because there's three people with three very different schedules, and it should in theory be working soon or going soon. Hello, Eddie and Chris. I'm not gonna fit through here, am I? This can't go up any higher, and it's gonna hit the hedge. It's just about going over the hedge, but it's clipped the tree, and it's clipped the... yeah. Why don't we do the... We're looking for a map that'll suit what we want. Fahy, because he did the multiplayer with us before, knows what suits the three of us. Because sometimes it's a map that maybe ain't perfect. Maybe we wouldn't have done single player. In fact, that's usually the case. It's a map we wouldn't have done single player, or we both want to do, but don't have space in single player to do it. Right. It's almost as if I had this planned. There we go. I've got Mustang Valley Ranch. Is that something on my something on my shoes, new one. That looks not very good. To be nice, something on my shoe is a really good map maker, but he doesn't seem to care all that much about his maps right now, and I don't know why. He's got all the ability, but he just seems to be almost a bit lazy. It's Big Buddy, but it's not... I wouldn't say it's good. Like, it'd be good for Big Bud, but not really all that much else. Like, if you're doing a multiplayer thing, see Mapper's Paradise is new map? No. I honestly don't particularly care what Mapper's Paradise are doing. I'm not going to go into it, but I don't particularly care for Mapper's Paradise. Eddie, I think you know why, but I'm not going to go into it in public. Let's just say that there's some stuff there that I don't approve of. Some politics. Nothing to do with me personally, but after hearing about it from several people, it's just no. Yeah, 5 fields an entire map. That's lazy. It's honestly just lazy. They're big square fields. It's a shame. Like, that's how the 32x map would look like, is like 4 or 5 fields that are all huge in one corner of the map. That's a normal 2x, and maybe 6 items. It's a real shame. Those of you that are on Kitten Watch, because I did mention, was it yesterday and the day before, that we have new kittens. There are still 5. Went out and counted them this afternoon after I got up. Still 5 kittens. They are pretty thin, pretty small. And it seems like the 6th was just the runt and got rejected, or was stillborn, possibly. But yeah, you can have that one out of a side harvest, but what do you do with all that? You'd spend months trying to sell it all. 6th, it seems like it was stillborn or something, and unfortunately, yeah, it didn't quite make it. Teeny tiny newborn kittens. Did I get the van? Yes. They're not even our cats. They're feral cats. They're wild cats. They just kind of live in our back garden. Well, that's something Landy didn't get. The people didn't... Landy especially didn't understand. They're not my cat. They're not our cats. We have 0 cats, but... like, we feed them, we worry about them. You know, we make sure they have food, because it'd be cruel to not feed them. I haven't tried the van yet, Joe. But it you know, it's one of those weird situations where you're taking care of effectively wild animals. It's because I keep referring to them as our cats, because they kind of are. Like, but they are feral. They're not tame. Well, they are tame. They're just not house cats. So for that, we have one cat that I would count as being ours properly. Because when I was eating my dinner last night, which was almost immediately after the stream, I had the cat sat beside me. The oldest of the cats that stay around here, and the only one that is probably like properly ours, and has been for years. Just sat on the couch beside me, calm as anything, not trying to steal my food for once. I am terrible explaining things most of the time, Landy, and you know this. Hey, Sim Man. I'll use it for derpage. I know what I'll use the van for. Hello, Rafal and John Deere Beast. There we go. Landy will be streaming tonight, I believe. He was testing out his new piece of equipment yesterday. Late last night he was testing it out. Louis, here's the thing. I can say this now because it doesn't matter, damn. Seasons was available on GitHub for a while. Thing is, they've intentionally broken the GitHub download. Will not work in game. Due to the leaked versions, you basically have to message them to get seasons off them personally. You're 10, John Deere Beast. Awesome. I'm doing good, farming man. Not long out of bed, but hey. Welcome back, my sea lover. Should probably turn down me run speed because that's gonna get really. Yeah, let's turn it down real quick. There we go. Times 1. Let's get this field fertilized. This is still the first load in this Pantera. I think it's maybe spraying a bit too low. You downloaded it last night and they messed up load. They didn't mess it up, they intentionally did that, Louis. So those of you wanting seasons, you will have to wait. Hello Luke. Hello Paddy. The seasons guys have intentionally put bad code into the downloads that you can get, except on mod theft sites and illegal sites like ModHub, fsmodhub.com or scumhub.us, where somebody decided to download off GitHub and upload it regardless. But the official download links, most of them are broken. Landysim, VF, and we get seasons direct from the guys that made it, and we get a slightly customized version just because we have certain things that we'd like turned on, stuff that we'd like turned off. And we could do it in the XMLs ourselves because, you know, we figured out how to do it and we figured out the Lewis. But there is it's basically a case of they do it so he don't have to every time. What are we talking about? We're talking about seasons, Jonathan. We're talking about seasons and how it's basically not available at the moment. Courtesy of one idiot who decided to upload it to ScumHub US. And I refuse to use that mod site, that quote-unquote mod site's official name and correct name. I'm only ever going to call it ScumHub US. Because that's kind of describes 90% of people that upload to it. Their emails that explode. Now I said that? No. Because they don't use email. I know where to contact them if I want The people who actually care will know where to contact them. The people who've been using seasons because they wanted to test seasons. The likes of Josh Van Zyl and Mark DuPont, and people like that. We know where to get seasons. And we've spoken to the devs and we can talk to them. Am I using the wheel today? No, because I'm being lazy. I just feel like having a mouse and keyboard kind of day. After playing some Flight Sim, it feels... And Matt, I forgot about you, man. I'm sorry. Matt, well, you're pretty active in developing stuff for them. You do a lot of the snow masks. In fact, I'm using Matt's snow mask on this very map. If you're wondering what a snow mask is, it's a good idea to be friends with modders. Yeah. See, Lou, that's the questions that people don't usually ask, is like, how long do you spend on a mod? And it's answers that would terrify people. Hello, Mark. How are you doing today? What are my wheel axes for FS17? What do you mean? I honestly don't know what you mean, Farming Matt. If you are enjoying the stream today, guys, hit the like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Porik, no, don't, please, no. Don't ask that kind of question, Porik, because you'll probably get timed out. It's kind of rude to... I know that you're just... You know, you want to get your channel out there. Here's the thing. The best way to get your channel out there to people, if you're new on YouTube and trying to get people in the first place, just chat normally and be nice, because people will start looking at you and saying, hang on, this guy makes videos.
Hello, Dave.
And they'll start subscribing. They'll start watching your videos and they'll start subscribing. It's what happened to Eddie Scott. That's what happened to me and Simulate. It's how a lot of us know each other. Spray usage is significantly less than FS15, yes. To the point where it's maybe a bit silly. It's maybe a bit too low in FS17. And yeah, we do have channels in our Discord for people to advertise themselves. Which is our way of kind of giving back to you guys. Actually, even having the Discord is our way of giving back, because, you know, there's no obligation on us to have them. It's nice, though, to be able to just sit down and chat to you guys in the morning and... Well, I say morning, when I wake up. In the evening after my stream. Let's put this in over here. Kiravets has finished work. Ah, never mind. FS15 was realistic for spray usage if you have ever sprayed before. I never have, so I can't be the judge of that. So that is the Kiravets in field 2. So let's get over to field 2. We'll move the Kiravets into a different field. And we'll see how we go there. We'll be doing some seeding today as well. And possibly some forestry. Your sleeping plan is going to be like mine after GCSEs. You probably shouldn't try and copy mine, because mine is just... no. It's about as stupid and unhealthy as you can get. Right. Let's get into the Kiravets. I've given myself a dead arm. This is fantastic. Okay, stop driver. Close the course. Leave course play open because we're going into field 1 now and that's going to be fun. FS17 with no mods is better than FS15 with mods. I would kind of agree with you there actually, Joe. I think Giants did a great job on getting FS17 up to a really good base standard. Staying up late and waking up late. Yeah, well that's different from mine, because I just... yeah, no. You don't want mine. How many horsepower is the Corvettes? I think it's like 200. How many horsepower is the Corvettes? Where's the Corvettes? Where is the Corvettes? There it is. 220. It doesn't need a lot of horsepower though. This thing was made to tow missiles. It doesn't need a lot of horsepower, but it just needs to be able to pull. And that's exactly what it does. So, I think I've got a course already in field 1. That's 3.6 meters. So let's field 1. Field 1 course that currently exists is northeast to south, 600 kilometers. Northeast, south. .5, northeast, south, 600 after. And yes, this is my coding, I guess. What would you call that? Like the way, it's the way that I name courseplay courses. So let's get that on the go. Hopefully it's gonna work. In the option wheel menu, it should by default set things up normally. Like I've got, if you mean dead zones, I've got all the dead zones set to 0. There's no need for dead zones. And sometimes shaders just break blackout, yeah. Does anybody know how good the Lemkin mods are? If they made it through to Giant's Mod Hub, then they're probably pretty good. Do I have dairy working on here? Nope. Not yet. Soon, hopefully, though, I'll get dairy working. So let's get going with this once again. You meant the dead zones? Yeah, set dead zones for a wheel to 0. Otherwise, you end up with a really weird situation where you got no turning and then a lot of turning. And it's just not fun or comfortable. Do I think Courseplay is better in 15 or 17? I think Courseplay is the same as it always has been. It's just not... It's never been smart enough to do things. Do I like to play in cap? Yes. The reason I do it like this during streams is because I don't really want to turn on my track hat, because that's faffery and it has a habit of crashing occasionally and just being weird. So,
hello, Dave.
Jack
Dave.
Morris, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Rainbow Day Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Well, hello. Well, was that a misclick? I'm not entirely sure what just happened there. Hello, Bogart. How are you doing? How many days are in a year? 365 and a quarter. I think it's 365.247 or something like that. There is a certain amount that it's not like exactly a quarter. Which is why the whole leap year thing gets really weird when you look into it, and it's every 4 years except if the year is divisible by, I think, at 4,000 or something like that, or 2,000, or I don't know. There's a really weird thing. Hello, asthmatic hedgehog. I think it's except if the year is divisible by 200 evenly. Hello, hedgehog. Did you send me a message on Discord? Because if you did, I didn't get it. Something that I should probably say. And this isn't something I'm going to say that's mean or, you know, sometimes I should probably say this, and then it's something that I really shouldn't say. If you guys are feeling down, just remember there's always good times that go with bad, and you gotta sit through the bad times to find the good. There are always options, and if you need help, reach out to people. There's always options. If you feel there are no options, reach out to people, ask for help. Because they'll give you the options. They'll give you alternative options. They'll give you the help that you probably need. And I did change the logo of the channel. I changed a lot around the channel lately, Laser. Hello, Monster. How are you doing today? Are those weeds over there? No, that's grass. That's just popping up. This isn't fully, like, 100% perfectly cultivated and plowed, so there is some patches of grass where somehow both the plow and the cultivator missed. Is there a way in GE to resize vanilla tractors? Yes, but it doesn't really work. I'm doing pretty good, Monster. Keeping an eye on some stuff, though. And, I'm spraying high. I know I am. That's kind of intentional. It's just kind of... Just because the sprayer doesn't like really folding up when it's low. Well, I'll lower it down. The hills kind of make for an issue. That's probably about as low as I should go, which is still pretty high. The hills on this map do make for an issue with the sprayers, which, you know, it's realistic, but it's a bit silly. You think I know what you mean? You think you know what I mean? Alright. Ah, yes, I was talking to Landy about that last night. Normally 50 centimeters off the ground. Ah. Fent 300 is far too small. Then get a... like a Fent 700. You loved lures? Very good to hear, Laserbeam. That's definitely not 50 centimeters. Right, that's probably all the spraying I can do today. Because I do need to get some seeding done. Someone needs some other sprayer to go 5 times faster. Priv, I think it goes fast enough as it is. I think it's realistically slow. So this is the way this thing folds up when it's been down. You sent your friend request. That was probably so he could message you. Do I have pull type sprayer? Nope. This is the only sprayer on the map, and it does like to jump over things occasionally, which is a bit silly. I don't even know if this thing folding up like that is possible in real life. I don't know if the Pantera would fold like this in real life, but it does look kind of cool. Do I like the New Holland more? No, because it's not particularly realistic for the UK and Ireland. Where's the blooming trigger for this thing? It is full. It can fold like this. Ah! There we go. So, I should point out that I have edited the art slightly. I got rid of the infinite seed and fertilizer triggers. This thing is not infinite. I have to refill this thing. Where's the fast track? Because the fast track has the seeder on it. There's the fast track. Why did I park this in here yesterday? What kind of mowers are used in the UK? Primarily offsetter butterflies. You wouldn't really see too many mowers like the New Holland. And those that are usually have a conveyor system on the back to row it up quickly. Because they're usually only ever used for silage. So let's get field 2 working here. Lely normally, John Deere here is a pretty big mower brand. Pottinger as well. Should you plant wheat, corn, or canola? Canola. Why not? Americans mostly use pull-type mowers. Yeah, that's because... I mean, there's a lot of pull-type mowers in Ireland, but they're not the same as the American ones. It's an hour road, you tried a European map mod, found the traction equipment. You found them unusable. I actually think the roads here are a bit wide. Some have small, big, yeah, some have like big M420s. But Hedgehog, if ever you feel like that again, just send me or Landy a message and we'll do what we can to help you. They wouldn't fit. Yes, they would. You gotta fold them up, dude. You gotta fold them up and drive carefully. It's so easy to go around these European British maps. Like, yes, there are points where you can run into a bit of trouble because you got a bit of equipment that's maybe a bit too big. Because you gotta keep the equipment fairly small in the UK and Ireland. 6 meters, maybe 9 meters is the max you can go before you start causing problems. Use the case mower conditioner. Very nice, Jonathan. The ones near me are mainly like offsets, and the one pull mower I usually see is a John Deere. Yeah, Blackout just goes as fast as he can and hopes and prays. What do you do with oncoming traffic on the narrow roads? Ah! You turn traffic off. No, in real life you would actually pull in as tight to the edge of the road as you can, usually off the road even. And it would be up to the car to overtake the tractor. Alternatively, and I'm not kidding here, one vehicle reverses and it's usually the car, because the car is not usually pulling a trailer. You gotta go, kebab on the way. Very nice, Joe. What's the biggest tractor brand in Ireland? Probably John Deere. Netherlands, you see a lot of Krone mowers and Lelling Kuhn mowers. Sometimes a big M. Very nice, Loke. Loke is the only person I've ever seen who actually types in an accent. I need to refill my E6 food. That's not me insulting love. That actually amazes me, genuinely. I think you sent me... You said that somewhere. I know you said it somewhere, Hispanic. You gotta go. Enjoy. Yeah, Faggy knows all about that. Galway has nothing but those little lanes. The lanes on this map are actually big compared to Galway. And Ireland in general. It's ridiculous. A lot of farmers have 3-meter equipment just because nothing else will fit down the lanes. And it's, for the most part, 3-meter direct mount to the 3-point. It's hilarious. But really cool seeing some of the equipment that people have. Because a lot of it you'd see, like I've seen in Farm Sim, and then you go out in real life and it's like coming down the road against you. I have seen this thing in real life, I believe. The A600S. something very similar. It was definitely a Vaderstad seeder. Might have been a 300. Oh god, the combines. Yeah. There's a combine that has to pass through the estate where I live every year. And every year without fail somebody's parked in the wrong place. And it just gets stuck, and you can hear it down the road. Like there's some years where I'll be sitting in the living room and you can hear this rumbling. This deep guttural rumbling. You're like, oh, the combine's arrived. Where's it stuck this year? It's so funny. It's so funny because like, oh well, here's the housing estate, and there's the combine harvester going through. Yep. Where am I located? I am located in Ireland. Big John Deere 7-arm. You go down the road with the cedar. You put out all the hedges. That's not very nice. 5X Green TV. Welcome back, Matty. Matty, Matt. There we go. You went to go. I hate you now, Matt. You didn't even get me ice cream. You didn't even offer. You have a farm in Galway and sometimes they don't reverse for you. Well, that's where you just drive up and stop directly in front of them, Ford. That's where you just drive straight up to their bumper and stop and like, I ain't moving until you do. Hello, Philip Wilson. If you are enjoying the stream today, guys, do hit the like button. We're gonna go try and try for 50 likes today. And if you're new and you haven't done so already, please do consider subscribing if you are having fun of it. Yeah, I know of Costellos. Jernigan. It sounds like it could be Irish. Thing is, there's a lot of names that are very common in Ireland, like all over the country. So it's... You did get one for me. Where is it then? I don't see my ice cream, Matt. Are you eating it for me as well? Is that what you're doing? Well, that's how it's generally pronounced, as Costello. You disposed of, I hope you disposed of it by eating it, because that'd be a waste of ice cream. Where do I live? I live in County Tipperary, in the best county. Just got over 60 bales in Fuel 24. Yeah, this map is pretty good for bringing out bales. And with seasons, with full everything on, yeah, it can give you a lot of bales fairly quickly. The fun thing is, it is actually up to the cars in those situations. We're on 29 likes. Let's try and get up to 40. There's 42 people here, so I'm giving 2 people the ability to not like the stream. Let's see if we can get up to 40 likes right about now. I need to stop using that just as a fidget thing. I need to get myself a fidget spinner. I need a fidget spinner. Get my ice cream. It's not here though. No ice cream here. I'm gonna start using the wheel again. And oh, there goes my right shoulder. Right on cue, as soon as I move. So I'm gonna use the wheel because my left arm's been going numb. 36 likes, very close to 40. Why is this stopping? Come on, go. we need to refuel this thing pretty soon. What's going on? Okay, foot flat to the ground, on the throttle. There is something not right with my wheel. Ah, that's what's not right. That's what wasn't right. The plug for the pedals was kind of out. The guy who invented fidget spinners, believe it or not, is Irish. And he made an absolute killing from them. From what I understand. Because he still owns the rights to the basic design. You don't get the appeal of them, BF? The appeal to me is it's something to do with my hands. There we go. Hello, Blaj. We're on 40 likes. Very nice. Let's see if we can hit 50. VF doesn't get the appeal because he hasn't smoked. For me, it's literally something to prevent me from using the e-cig. Because 90% of the time when I'm using that, it's just something to do with my hands. There we go. You know when you see me doing this kind of motion, I'm after moving up the arms of my chair because I've been racing again. Your fidget spinner got stolen, Rafal. That sucks. Hello, wooden leg. You've never smoked and you haven't? Well, sometimes it's just kind of a sake of I need to fidget with something. But for me, it'd be literally just something to do with my hands, because things to do with my hands would be nice. Ooh. I think I'm in need of a haircut. I'm finally starting to get that feeling where it's like, yeah, maybe I should get shorter hair. You don't think? Did you get a 33-minute ad, Matt? I mean, seriously, YouTube. This nonsense is why people use ad block. I didn't even press the... Is YouTube pushing auto ads? Work calls, well endured, Priv. Laws with e-cigs change tomorrow massively. How so, Zach? And where? Kind of semi-importantly. Because if it's US laws with them, then it doesn't matter to me. Oh, you had to refresh and it popped. Yeah. That happens. I just realized I should probably check a couple of things, so I'm just going to tab out real quick. La 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 la. There we go. Yeah, it's everything checked. There we go. Which helps if I have XSplit open, doesn't it? Hello, Kian. You're always fidgeting with your hands. Well, yeah, I mean... What? I may or may not have spotted something in Discord while I was checking stuff and had to have replied. Do I do turf at the bog? There's no bog near me at all, 5x. The only bogs near me are mountain bogs. And no. Last time I went into a mountain bog, it took me 5 minutes to free my foot. UK, size of bottles and tanks, nicotine levels, what can be sold in shops. UK laws are different to Irish laws. Do I know if anybody's streaming tonight? Landy Kid will be streaming tonight. I think VF is as well. They're the only two streams that I know of, at least. Chris the Irish Gamer may stream, possibly, because it's Chris. But they're the only two streams that I know of that are happening tonight. So guys, if you're enjoying the stream, hit the like button right now. Let's try and get 50 likes. VF is streaming tonight, very nice. What are you streaming, VF? Is it Thornton? We're having another Thornton day. I know that tomorrow Landy Kid is going to be doing a special stream. Tomorrow is Friday, right? Yeah, Friday, Saturday. Tomorrow Landy Kid is planning a special stream for you guys. Something a bit different. Thought you'd give me a heads up. I use 24 milligrams nicotine. If I need to drop down a bit, I can. And honestly, the bottle size 24 ml is probably going to be fine still, which is just the best value for money. 43 likes. Let's go. Come on, guys. Let's go up to 50 likes. If you are enjoying the stream and you're new, do hit that subscribe button. Everybody's welcome to join the Rainbow Day Madhouse. Oh, this really needs to be fueled. We got still like 2 hours worth of fuel in this. Is it really worth fueling right now? Mainly 18 milligrams, biggest bottle will be 10 mil. That's... yeah, that'd screw me over. I mean, I could drop down to 18 milligrams pretty easy. VF, too soon. Too soon, VF. Hello, Stevie Miles 2005. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. He's on Instagram. Yes, if you follow Landy Kid on Instagram, you will know what he is streaming on tomorrow. It's a bit of a special stream. Yeah. It's, shall we say it's a historic stream? I think is the best word for it. Maybe a bit of an eye-opener for some people. Because it should stop a lot of complaints we see in streams. It really should. Or a lot of the complaints that happen every time a new game gets released. So I've got a question for you guys. I want to do a video for tomorrow. What should I record? Because I could do a... it's today or tomorrow. Tomorrow's Landy special stream. Zach, I can get it online if I really need to. Simar Simulator, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Rainbow Day Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. The Hunter. You haven't finished. You haven't let me give you the options yet. Let me give you the options first. The options are a 30-minute race in Assetto Corsa. Or, and if I do Assetto Corsa, I will do the I will do a kind of a face, well, yeah, this, so you can see the wheel and all my inputs. Or I could do a 30-minute flight, or what is predicted to be a 30-minute flight, in Flight Sim World. Massive lover got it. Pedal cam, I would set up a pedal cam, except I need a, well, I could use my LED, I guess. 30-minute flight. Flight Sim World? You guys want a Flight Sim World video? I could do that. I'd have to be, it would be probably a single engine prop in reasonably good weather. Fasta wants Corral. Fahy even wants Flight Sim. NHF wants a Assetto Corsa. Do you know what the funny thing is I've only crashed once in FSW. I've had some rough landings, particularly last night when I started screwing about and playing with stormy weather. That was a fun flight. How's Pemberlin going with testing? It failed again, Farming Man. But fear not, there is a plan. There was always a backup plan. Hello, Dino. There is, was, and always has been a backup plan, and was it Fahy or Dal suggested actually a second backup plan that I'm going to run past Dave first to see what he thinks of that. That's the plan. A secret until I run past something else past Dave. But Penburn will be out very soon. It was Fahy. Thank you, Dal. That was either you saying it was Fahy or you're angry that I thought it was Fahy. One of the two. So the Corvettes has finished that field. Two birds, one stone. Yeah. The initial plan is good too. I mean, it's a much more trustworthy, I guess, URL than... Why did it fail? Because Giants invented a new log error by the looks of it. It's another log error that Dave has never seen. Some Giants editor seems to like just randomly creating log errors now, and it's getting to the point where Giants can just invent them off the back of their, out of nowhere, because they don't like a map. So field 14 is next. I don't know how wide this course is, so the field 14 course can go away. That is a terrible course. Yeah, why not? 5.5, nice. South, 6 seconds after. You can see that I threw some mud down on this this road here while I was doing one of the edits. Let's get this going to the first waypoint. Off you go. First waypoint's over here, apparently. Where is the first waypoint? Stop! You'll only cause some problems if you do that. Drive. There we go. Hello, Jay Simpson. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. If you are enjoying the stream today, guys, do hit that like button, do hit subscribe, and do say something in chat. You know, the whole point behind me streaming is so you guys can talk to me and I can talk to you guys. There's no point in you all being quiet and lurking. Do lurk yourselves, please, ladies and gentlemen. You're all more than welcome to say hi and say whatever you want and ask a question or... I'm doing good, Jay. Thank you very much for asking. You know, if you got a question for me, now's a really good time to ask. So I do the streams. If you guys have questions for me, you can ask them and I'll do my best to answer. Sometimes I can't give an answer for various reasons, but I'll do my best. Matt forgot his tea again. You don't want to de-alert yourself? Blackout Gaming at 96, you already did. Tough luck. Matt, you need to, like, I don't know, put a post-it note on your face or something that you got a cup of tea. So when you get confused as to why there's a post-it note on your face, you look at it and say, oh yeah, a cup of tea. You made it before you went to go get ice cream. The tea might still be lukewarm. You might still be in luck with your tea. Even if you talk, you're still a lurker. Fair enough, I guess. So I think... Do you know, I think we're doing so well on the seeding and fertilizing that I can do some forest. I want to get everything done early. Well, I want to get all the seeding done early spring. There's still a day left of early spring. What mods and maps I'm looking forward to? Season's official release, number 1. There's a flatbed pack coming through on Jan's mod that looks interesting. If it's the same flatbed pack I saw in the past. There is obviously the West Coast by Bullet Bill, that looks amazing. Aggravation by Oxygendavid looks amazing. Dusty Dave has promised he's working on Ventonwin, which yes, I love that map. NI modding's massies, if only to see what NI modding can do over the course of 4 years. Is this the same field from a little bit ago? Probably, Jonathan. This is only a 6-meter seeder, and I'm making sure to get all of it. Also, I went and ran to get the Caravets onto a different courseplay course. It's the joy of courseplays. You can get 2 jobs at once. Would you guys like to see some forestry? Because I can actually stop up here and start to... Yeah, that's... And Tresaucing, yes. I started using the wheel. Yeah, my left arm was going numb. Let's grab the... Where is the Vario? There it is. Let's grab the Fendt. What is my favorite tractor in FS17? It's probably actually from the Ford pack. I want to double check something actually, because I just realized. I need to do some cheating. I actually need to do some cheating because I disabled the Land Rover that I had. Isn't green, had road tires, was standard design or? Yeah, standard design, there we go. So this is VF's Land Rover, the final official release. Which, I just want to check something real quick. Alright, the weird little bug that I had in the previous version is gone. TM190 is your new favourite. I haven't used that at all. I don't think I've even got it downloaded. What do I think of Orchard Farm? It's a fantastic map, actually. I love Orchard. Oops. There we go. So, let's get this running down as quickly as we can to the yard. 92 kilometers an hour and using barely any fuel. Good. Definitely well worth downloading. Yeah, may or may not have it downloaded. I honestly can't remember. Down into this yard here. Oh wow, Matt's got almost all the bugs fixed already. Matt is insane. Don't forget to turn off creative money. I know, Matt, I know. I also want to get this thing, just to have a look at it. We'll get it in... Let's get it in a light blue. With silver rims. Because I want to have a look at it. There we... Oh, that looks nice. That actually looks like a... Ooh. That actually looks like a Ford Transit now. And of course you can open the doors somehow. I don't know how. Ahaha! You can open the doors in this thing, and if you really want to, you can throw some fertilizer at it. You can put stuff in. But I can't be bothered right now because it's just being troublesome. I think you can also... Yep, you can open the side doors. It's a really odd way of doing it, Giants, but okay. But I will be keeping this. And this can actually go down to the yard as well. Because this is going to be our recovery vehicle. Dave, it looks like you need some coffee. You should probably invest in some coffee. This thing can go pretty quickly and is insanely stable. I like this. Okay, maybe it was going a bit too quickly there. Currently racing in Russia on F1 2016, the worst of the tracks. Actually, Faye, could you send Dave a message on Discord with the idea you had? Make the workshop in the van? I can, and I'll show you how. So if I open up the back doors here and run into the house to this entrance, and just grab this, grab this. This is a portable workshop. This is Farmer Andy's toolbox. So it is a portable workshop. So if I press Alt-R, I can customize and sell stuff here. I press so that can just sit into the van. It won't always be in there because it's gonna reset to where it usually is, but yeah, just because it is a trigger in itself, I can use it. So let's get the Fendt 900 variable lag beauty on the go. What server I'm streaming to? Primary? Let me have a look. I am streaming to... Yeah, primary. Hello, Lancy boy. How are you doing today? Already had 2 cups. Clearly not enough coffee, Dave. That Farmer Andy's toolbox is one of the most useful mods. You shattered. Long day at work, Lancy. Whoa. Ah, don't you just love it when the back of the fence decides, I want to be in the other direction now. That's now full. Fantastic. So this can get picked up. And back it up, back it up, back it up. Ah! There we go. If Lancy's shattered, I doubt he's going to stream, Lewis. Yes, and drenched. Oh, fun. Lancy, if you're tired, just word of advice. Probably not the best idea to stream. Is there realistic rollover? No, not really. It's almost impossible to actually roll over in Farm Sim. I can do it, but I'm an idiot. So 939 with Coon Hopper Maze Drill once a day. Do you know, I could make that exact setup. Because this isn't 939 Black Beauty. All I'd need is the Coon stuff. Why does it say Ford? The Rumbler van? Because it is a Ford. It's a Ford Transit that they've just rebranded to Lizard Rumbler. That is like 100% Ford Transit. The van with wood in flips a lot. Ah, okay. I tend not to use it with wood. Do I have more realistic mod on? No, I do not. Mainly because more realistic doesn't work with mods yet as such. And I use too many mods to really bother with more realistic until it's got a lot more compatibility with stuff. So let's get this set up for forestry. I don't think I needed to do that. What is that controlling? That is apparently controlling something and I don't know what. Interesting. So here we are in the forestry area where we're going to need to be laying down more trees soon. Let's get a couple cut down here. How dare you have a save game? That's how to correctly fell a tree, is cut it in such a way that it won't fall, then just pick it up one-handed and move it to where it will. Come on, get over here. Get over here. Oh dear. It's one of those trees where it just doesn't want to do what you want it to do. I've left a singular branch. Uninstall all games, back to GE. That's what people seem to think you have to do to be a mapper. No. It's just a case of try and find time to map in between playing all the games you want to play. Come on. Magic. You might stream if your son's birthday party a bit. You'll be wide awake then. How old is he, Lancy? And happy birthday to your son. Oh, dang it. Come on. There we go. And... that hasn't gone well. But... put that there. When's Canadian National again? There was a video this morning, in fact, Jonathan. There'll be a video again on Monday morning. Canadian National is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings. 2 girls are 6 and 10. Lad who's just turned 13. Oh, fun. All of that teenage angst then, Lancy. Come on, get. Why are you not wanting to be picked up? Stop being a moody... Oh, no. Let's just surf the tree over then. Fine. Away we go. By the way, it turns out you can actually surf trees. Actually, if I got this short enough, can I... I don't want to use this as magic carpet. How's my day been? It's been good. You gotta go to an emergency? Fair enough, big tractor. Yeah, I don't know how I didn't get that idea myself, Dave. All credit to Fahy there. That's probably a better idea than mine. Yeah, you know it's bad, Lance, when you got 14-year-olds feeling sorry for you. It's only gonna get worse. Come on! Oh, hate logging sometimes. Alright, cut it out. I do have muscles mode on, so I am able to just pick it up and throw it at things. Can you make 1k subs out of that? Possibly. Sim made massive subs out of his 698 last time around, so I don't see why not. Dad's got a 14-year-old. I was 14 once. I caused nothing but pain and suffering. So the reason we're doing a bit of forestry is... to make me angry. No. It is because the industrial estate actually needs more wood. The placeable area is running out of wood pretty quickly and need to get more over there. Come on, you have a cutty zone. There we go. Fun-dabba-doozy. This ain't gonna fall, is it? Oh, it is. Fantastic. Gonna fall into a different tree. Even better. And that's a clean. All you see next time on like morning and dinner. How much better is this than FS15? Well, in FS15 you couldn't pick up the logs yourself, and so it's at least 73 times better. Hello again, Hedgehog. Make sure to like the stream if you haven't already, guys. Don't forget that. I know I tend to when I'm watching streams. There we nuts. There we go. Nuts. There we go. Easy. 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 There we go. You're looking forward to September 9th. What's September 9th, Massey? Combines in this better than FS15? They're pretty much the same combines, more or less. You got the addition of the Massies, but that's pretty much it. And of course the small little case, which I really like. I like the addition of a smaller combine. Yeah, this is how... That'll do. Destiny 2. Oh, good lord. Thumbs up or down? Up, please! Come on, let's cut this log. Do I miss the old CR1090? Not really. I mean, you wouldn't see too many 90s, too many of the axial flows around here, but it was they were two combines that, you know, filled the same job. Yeah, FS15 kind of had... I would have said almost all the combines in FS15 were too big. Rafal's looking forward to June 1st. What's on June 1st, Rafal? I'm looking forward to June... is it 18th or 19th? Whenever Le Mans is on. Of course, I should say I will be taking the weekend off for Le Mans. That is like my weekend. That is a Dave weekend, because Dave wants to do Dave things and watch motor racing for 24 hours straight. Because Dave is a lunatic. See you, Nancy. Enjoy the party, dude. Don't get too drunk. There we... Whoop! The crap was that? Spring... Okay. Okay, I've got a plan. And the plan is... move the blooming arm out of the way. Because that arm is causing trouble. You wish you could watch F1, but sadly no. Why not? Do you not have the right channel or something? This is how to correctly forestry. See? Perfect. 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 Zero issues. And all done with the crane, totally. You gotta go code a lot of stuff. Ooh, sounds fun, Jonathan. You don't got a TV. Well, there's a little thing called the internet, and a little thing called pirate streams, which I probably shouldn't be, you know, encouraging, but that's gonna have to be how I watch F1 next year. Am I looking forward to the Monaco Grand Prix? Kind of, but not really. I'm more interested in watching the Indy 500 this year to see how Fernando Alonso gets on. It's one of my better loads. It is, it really is. I could have put more on, but 2-3 should be enough for now. Just to have a solid load for now. Why, oh good lord, what? I had no idea about Massey. The fact that I said this is how to correctly forestry. Well, it's called forestry. The act of doing it is called forestry. So technically it is... Oh, yeah, I'll be watching... I probably will watch Monaco if I'm awake, which is a bit of a stretch. But Indy is definitely going to be my jam this year. I do like the Indy 500. I mean... staying alive at 225 is pretty impressive. Can you guys tell that I'm used to throwing things into those triggers by now? Because if I throw it from here, it goes straight into the trigger with no drama. So this is one of the items that does need wood. The pallet maker also needs wood, and the planks from this are being used to create the beehives and stuff. They also sell off as just plain wood chips. How long is left of the stream? We got about, what, half an hour left? Alonso's been doing really well. He came, what was it, 4th fastest the other day? Granted, it was in strong winds and nobody really said a respectable time, but coming 4th fastest at your first Indy 500 and in one of the early practice sessions, that's kind of amazing. This log is physicsing. It is physicsing in ways that it shouldn't physics. Because it's just... That's how to do it. I've turned this log into a caber. And oh, this thing's out of wood. It is actually out of wood. So now we got 8,000 litres of wood in there. So yeah, I picked the right time to do forestry. I was wondering why that hadn't produced pallets in a while. Massey Fergie Boy, have you ever actually listened to the full song? Because it is actually a really boring song, except for the bass solo. Hello, Ronan Migloo. How are you doing? Like, the song The Chain is actually terrible. When is the Indy 500? Next weekend. I think it's like 3 or 4 p.m. Eastern. So it'll be after my stream, for sure. And I shall be watching it. I'll be ignoring all other streams, so... Much like Landy does with my streams when there's motor racing on, I'll be ignoring his. It's kind of an agreed upon thing, is if there's motor racing on, it's fair game, because we're both big into motor racing, and we can both accept that motor racing is love, motor racing is life. Especially watching it. It's a 5-minute long song, most of which is terrible. And then you get the 45 seconds really close to the end where doom 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 doom. Check your log, Tommy. That's gonna be your best bet. I would guess it is invalid vehicle type. I think compared to the bass riff and the bass solo, it is a bad song. Because you got the legendary part and most of it's just kind of random noises. The 500 is always on Sunday. It's on Labor Day weekend. You just had a League of Legends advert. I'm sorry, Louis. Yeah, it starts 3 minutes in. Yeah, good luck with that, Tommy, because I've had the same issue in the past and just refused to fix it. It just refused to fix itself. So we'll park this up here, because, oh, there's more logs that need to be loaded on anyway. So we'll park that there. And we will hop back into the fast track, because I want to do some more seeding. I was being smart and I didn't start the engine. Or I turned the engine off and forgot to start it again. Let's get XSplit back up because I closed it down by mistake. There we go. So we got what? 33 minutes past the hour. We got 27 minutes. Is it worth watching the Indy 500? If you are a fan of motorsports, then yes, because it's 33 cars going around at 200 plus miles an hour constant speeds. Like the lowest speed will be pace car or pit lane. During green flag it is 200 plus miles an hour almost all the time. 200 laps of a 2.5 mile rectangle. It's not an oval, it's a rectangle, America. That does actually have 4 corners because it's a rectangle. Officially though it's oval racing. Because yes, America has no idea what a rectangle is. What track is the Indy 500 on? It's in the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. For many, many years, it was the only race of the year that happened in that track. It was literally Indy 500, and then it shut down for the rest of the year. Only ever opened in May for the longest time, and now it opens many times a year for MotoGP and. I think WEC goes to IMS, but they might go to Coda now instead. What's so special about racing? It's kind of like rallying Massey, except it's higher speeds, higher Gs, higher grip. Rallying is a test of skill, racing is a test of bravery. to a certain extent, and skill. I mean, Formula 1 is 20 guys going around in purpose-built spaceships and see who's got the fastest spaceship. Indianapolis is 33 guys going around in purpose-built airplanes to see who's got the best airplane. It was a great track for the money cheat in Gran Turismo. Oh my god, Matt. Of course you'd find a money cheat. F1 is boring. It's artificial. It's not racing anymore. 90% of the overtakes now are DRS. It's kind of blah. Indie racing, because they use ground effects and not aerodynamic wings, they can race a lot closer to each other and not have as much problems. Going around in circles, that's the point. The point is seeing who's quickest. I will say I've got a R Factor 2 which does have the IMS in it, or an IMS mod and an IndyCar mod, and I've done some attempts at the 500 with 33 cars, and oh my god, is it difficult. It is just so very difficult to even keep a hold of the car. It is driver versus driver, Joe, to a certain extent, but it's just kind of who can manage to keep the tires going long enough. Fally, I bet you'd watch drifting. I bet you'd watch drifting as well. Does NASCAR go to Indy? Yes, it does. It opens for NASCAR now as well. Although, here's the funny thing. The Indy cars are run by Indianapolis Motor Speedway. NASCARs are run by Daytona. NASCARs go to Indy, but Indy cars don't go to Daytona, mainly because it's really dangerous. You've only just got a notification, Ross? We're coming to an end, dude. Fix your notifications, YouTube. Set the Red Bull car with a slight right bias on the controller, jam the throttle, enter button down, leave for the day and come back for more 2 millions. Oh, Matt is a cheater. Welcome back, APH. It's Bjorn not out yet. It's been out since FS15, Joe. Daytona is inherently a dangerous track because it's a restrictor plate track. They're all dangerous. That bird is maybe flapping a bit too slowly. How long do you think it'll be before this game gets boring and dies? It won't. That's the thing. For FS17, probably. Right, let's get the fast track review before we do anything else. Because that fuel level of 60 is worrying. I hate when it's red. How long have you been doing that? Low clicks Dakar. I've been to watch drift in person. That was fun. The track isn't allowed to host drifting anymore. Something about licensing agreements. What is going on here? What is... What are you trying to do? Oh, it's on course again. Maybe I should have only done 5 headlands. See you, Massey. I guess. We got about 20 minutes left today, guys. Let's see if we can get up to 70 likes. We got 50 people here right now. Let's see if we can hit 70 likes today, guys. You live next to an airfield. Well, a former airfield. Sometimes drifting events. How much have you missed? Most of it's but you know that already. You get. Sim is the most useless person for coming to streams. I bet he's been asleep most of the day as well. I bet Sim's been asleep all day. When I refuel the engine still runs. No, it won't, Joe. It'll turn off. You really good? Do you want to send me a message on Discord about that, Massey? Hello, Wade. How are you doing? You've missed most of the stream today, dude. Only got about 20 minutes left. Been in a completely different city. Ah, excuses, Sim. Hello, Tiago. It idles won't move. No, it won't even turn on. I've run vehicles out of fuel before. There is only one big bud 747. There is an oval track near me and it used to do drifting days. Unfortunately, the overly rich guy who lives not too far away from it wasn't very impressed with the open drifting days at the track because it was technically outside the bounds of it. Tipperary County Council unfortunately puts horse racing above motor racing in terms of importance, which I find disgraceful. Because I think horse racing is kind of, to an extent, cruel. Motor racing is just dangerous, yeah, but why not? Whoop. See you, Massey. Hello, Tony Castellon. How are you doing? Have I been? I've been good, Wade. I've been pretty good. Let's get to field 15 here. Start seeding this up in grass. This is the field that can't be course played. I know that much for sure. It's just... we can, but it's difficult. I think Oxygendavid realised that, or Courseplay realised that, and was like, oh no, we can't do this. Hello, CS Agri, how are you doing today? I'm doing good, Tony. Thank you very much for asking. Hope everybody's been having a good day. Hope everybody's had a good week. It is, of course, Friday, so the weekend awaits, and you guys can relax. Those of you with exams, or I guess the better option for those of you with exams around now is to actually study the weekend. As terrible as that sounds, your best bet is to study more, because the more you study, the better you'll do. Haven't played Rattlesnake Valley? No. A vehicle extension is good with this field? Let's... I don't trust AI vehicle extension though. I've tried it a couple of times and it's just failed spectacularly every time. Your tests all next week and the week after. That sucks, Ben. That really sucks. I should, it's great. It's a 4X, I don't really like 4X. Going MTB. What's MTB? Louis. I know what MTB stands for. See you, Blackout. I'll probably be watching qualifying day. Qualifying this weekend. Mountain biking, very nice. If I make it to a headland, it's perfect. I've tried that and it didn't work. It just started going around in circles and getting confused and then claiming it was finished. Faye's got the same problem I do. It just starts doing random junk. It doesn't work very well. It needs a lot of fixing. Mr. Simulate, are you planning on getting Flight Sim World? Because it might be fun to do some formation flying with you, me, and Landykid. I meant to test out multiplayer with him last night. I might see if Landy is up for tonight and try and get a formation flight going somewhere. Same, the tools were fine, it was the workman that was the problem. Ooh! We got a bit of a thunderstorm in Farm Sim. Just spent 50 quid in a caravan. Did you really need to do that, Sim? I mean, honest opinion, it's worth it's probably at the right price point right now. It's not spectacular, it's all prop planes, there's no jets. It's got a lot left to work with. There's a lot of stuff that it needs to do yet. Hello, Mr. Goblin, Aussie Friars. There's a lot left to do. It's very FSX-y. Jeff Fabiano tried playing it last night and he rage quit after less than an hour. Because he doesn't like FSX anymore and he got kind of... He got salty that it was too similar to FSX, which he should have expected because, I mean, Dovetail are working off the FSX engine. They don't work, Sim. Landy tried. FSX mods will not work with FSW. I'm doing good, Mr. Goblin. Thank you very much for asking. How are you? Who reached Jeff Faviano? He got really angry. He legitimately rage quit the game. Mainly because it wasn't explained, which honestly, I don't think he gave it a fair chance. I really don't. Welcome back, Massey. Thought you were going away for the rest of the stream. Good to hear, Miss Goblin. Good to hear that you're doing well. We are progressing well with the seeding. You love Jeff Faviano. I really do enjoy him, but I don't think he gave Flight Sim World a fair chance last night. Because he was going into it expecting it to be better than X-Plane. And expecting it to be a full, finished experience. And it's early access. It's day one of early access. Of course it's not going to be finished. Of course there's going to be rough edges. And he got annoyed by the unfinished things in the rough edges, which... That's not giving it a fair chance. I mean, when Cattle and Crops goes into early access, you'll see me giving it a lot of leeway. I'll be giving it the benefit of the doubt on a lot of stuff. In the first early access version. After that, I'll start getting tougher and tougher as it gets towards an official release. But with early access, you gotta bear in mind it's a beta. It's not finished. It is still a work in progress. I mean, you gotta give it a fair chance, and Jeff didn't. Now I'm giving it a fair chance because I really like FSX and I like the physics model. I've been playing about with it and I haven't had half as many problems as he had. Yes, there's a frame rate issue with Flight Sim World, but that's to be expected in an early access game, and quite frankly, if you expect a Flight Sim to run at ridiculously good frame rates, you're going to be sadly mistaken. They'll never run it, you know, I was talking to Lanny about this last night. If it's at a frame rate where it's playable, that's good. If it's, you know, there are issues and whatever. Massey, you bored of me talking about flight sims? Ooh, Mr. Goblin's in first year, is he? We're going into first year? I was in first year once, many years ago. In fact, over 10 years, oh good lord, like 12 or 13 years ago now. Oh, that makes me feel old. Thanks, Mr. Goblin. You know what's funny? What's funny, Mr. Goblin? Is it my life? You're going out of first year. Your X-Plane runs a solid 60? Yeah, X-Plane's finished though. X-Plane is officially a finished game. Flight Sim World isn't. And a lot of people seem to forget that. It was getting bashed for not having VR support in the first version of Early Access. The first day of Early Access got bashed for not having VR support. I'm like, what are you guys expecting? Somebody was complaining that it was paid, that you had to pay for it. But yes, these people work professionally. You don't get into a taxi, and because of the guy's first day, you expect him to give you the ride for free. Whether my farm sim's happening now in real life. Oh dear. It's been really weird weather the last couple of days. It's been veering wildly from sunny to really, really heavy rain back to sun again. That's my rendition of a straight line across this field. You might not be able to see it because also I know that I shouldn't be seeding in this weather. I know that in real life you don't ever seed when it's raining because it'll ruin the crop. But it's only grass I'm putting down, so I'm counting it as fine. The grass would have come through anyway, is the way I'm seeing it, so why not? Landy Kid will be streaming in about 10 minutes time, guys. Sun, rain, repeat. Yeah, your leg muscle keeps pulsating. Start moving your leg. Where do I live? I live in Ireland, mate. County Tipperary to be exact. And I don't like giving my exact town away. Is the soil temp fine for grass? It is 2 to... Oh, crap. I may need to reseed all of this in mid-spring. This may kill off all the grass. Although with grass, I believe it just doesn't grow. I may need to reseed the wheat field, though. Joe's on his phone because I can see autocorrect going wild on him. Should have thought of that before I did. I know I should pay more attention to the soil temperatures. Yeah, it is way below anything. Well, grass needs 3, so the grass might be okay. The wheat I'll probably need to reseed. Yeah. That is concerning. Mr. Goblin pulled at me and forgot what he was trying to say. I do that far too often. You know, this is the first time in seasons that I've actually had rain legit. And the thunder noises are kind of off-putting. My motto is realism because it's gone out the window. Somebody else's motto for sure. I've noticed they got rid of it off their channel. More thunder, hurrah! I will say though that the mistiness that they put into the game is probably about right. I mean, you wouldn't see much of this kind of rain going on. You're doing a lucky job of spreading muck in real life today. Ooh, fun, Nate. How's it going? It's going well, Lyle. So guys, if you are enjoying the stream, hit the like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Well, I would say share it out, but it is getting to the end. I'm going to be finishing in a minute or two. The smell is so bad. Yeah, I know. I hate when they're spreading around here. Because it's usually around days where I've got my window open, which means it just wafts right in. Beautifully. It just gets in through everything. Manure doesn't smell that bad. It doesn't smell that bad if you're used to it. You can start ignoring the smell. If you're not used to it, it's not fun. Blender has 4-wheel steering now. Cool. Curvets has finished cultivating, which is very, very good indeed. And guys, could you let me know when Landykid has started to stream off? Because I want to hand over directly to him. So when Landykid has started up, I will end my stream. I'll start wrapping things up. You don't watch Landy? You should watch Landy. He's got a special stream coming up tomorrow, guys. For those of you who think Farm Sim hasn't come along very much since it started off, he's got a special stream to prove that it has come along a long, long way. I think Massey doesn't like thunder. He ignores it. He doesn't ignore you. The thing is sometimes we have to pick and choose who we reply to, and if there's a better question coming up at the same time that you say something, unfortunately the better question is going to get an answer. Or the better thing is going to get a response. It's not a thing of ignoring. It's a thing of having to pick and choose. And I try and get back to people that I've done that to, but sometimes I can't. Sometimes, you know, the chat's moved so fast and so far that I can't get back to it. So it's not ignoring people. It's just a case of trying to get the best out of the stream and trying to get the best stream possible. He's one of the longest Farm Sim YouTubers. He really is. He's one of the guys who just hasn't quit Farm Sim, hasn't quit. Landy's in countdown. Thank you very much, Mark. Mr. Goblin, it sounds like you're just unlucky, to be quite honest. Landy started. Thank you very much, guys. Guys, head on over to Landykid right now. He's going to be streaming on... What's he streaming, Mark? What's he streaming? Because I don't know. Landykid is streaming. He's got something that I want to have a look at in his stream. He was just doing a quick demonstration in a private stream last night. And I'll be asking him questions about it tonight after the stream. He's streaming right now over on his channel. Oh, it's when you were named Tank Tor. Yeah, he'll be fine now again. Landykid is on Selby Farm Estates, which I will be on tomorrow. And Sunday for multiplayer. Head on over there right now. I will leave you by saying I've been Rainbow Dave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 17 on Thornton Farm. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.